Disability Rights North Carolina is the state's protection and advocacy agency, also called a P&A. Our mission is to protect the legal rights of people with disabilities through individual and systems advocacy. Being a P&A means we have a superpower. It's called Access Authority, and it's a power given to us by Congress. We have access to all individuals with disabilities in settings that provide services, care, and treatment. This applies to both children and adults, whether or not they have guardians. We can speak to them about their experiences, and in some situations, we can review records related to their care. Our Access Authority allows us to monitor in schools, group homes, day programs, adult care homes, nursing homes, psychiatric hospitals, and residential treatment facilities, regardless of whether they are state-run or privately owned. We serve as the eyes, ears, and voice of the most vulnerable people in the state. We look for signs of abuse, neglect, or exploitation. We listen to residents, patients, and students talk about their concerns and experiences, and we make sure they know their rights. We speak to facility managers, regulators, and policymakers in order to address and prevent abuse. Sometimes what we find when monitoring prompts us to launch an investigation. We investigate when we believe serious abuse or neglect may have occurred. We may also launch an investigation when we receive a complaint, and we always keep the names of people who submit complaints confidential. Investigations involve a thorough examination of the records, evidence, and circumstances surrounding the allegation of abuse or neglect. We report violations of law or regulations to the state agency that licenses and regulates the facility, and when necessary, to local law enforcement. As a nonprofit, we must be careful about how we spend our limited resources. Investigations require significant time and money, so we pursue those that have the potential to create systemic change and improve the lives of large groups of people with disabilities. Our focus on systemic change guides all of our efforts, including our legally based advocacy and our public policy advocacy. To learn about those areas of work, check out the other videos on this YouTube playlist. Disability Rights North Carolina, dedicated to protecting and advocating for the rights of people with disabilities throughout North Carolina. DisabilityRightsNC.org.